So we know how hip-hop's just been for years anyways, and just how the industry, this is still new to a lot of people.
Are you a cheater?
No, I used to be a cheater. I'm not a cheater no more.
Used to be.
I'm a truth teller now.
You're an honest man.
Honest.
Door and him and a man ran out naked, and I said,
Young Miami.
No, she don't.
Yeah, she do.
What she said about you?
She say a lot.
No, she don't.
She put my personal business out there. That's how I started Carisha Please, because she just kept naming multiple men that I was there.
the door. If I watched the door and him and a man ran out naked, and I said that, ain't nobody told me that. I saw that myself.
Oh boy, buckle up because the rumors surrounding Diddy are starting to sound like a wild game of telephone. Word on the street is that Diddy's supposed relationship with Young Miami was nothing but a distraction from his secret romance with Saucy Santana. Talk about a plot twist. Sure, we all knew their relationship was unconventional, but this is on a whole new level of unexpected. Whispers about Diddy being on the DL have been floating around for years, but is there any truth to it? Well, it's time to roll up our sleeves and dig into the facts. Breaking news. Diddy just welcomed his 7th child into the world, and he's absolutely thrilled about it. He went on social media to celebrate his growing family, saying, "Mama Combs, Quincy, Justin, Christian, Chance, Delilah, Jesse, and myself all love you so much. God is the greatest." But let's get one thing straight. Despite what people might think, Young Miami didn't have a baby with Diddy. Now here's where things get juicy. In an interview with 50 magazine, Miami clarified that she and Diddy were technically single but still dating. "We're dating, we're single, but we're dating," she said. "People don't understand what dating means. He's single, I'm single, but we're dating. That's what I mean when I say we go together. When we're together, we're having fun, but we're still single." Sounds way more complicated than anyone expected. Of course, everyone had their own opinion, and reactions ranged from shock to outrage. Some speculated that Diddy only had the baby because people were finding out about his alleged relationship with Saucy Santana. One person on Twitter joked, Diddy had a baby just because folks found out about him and Santana being a thing anyway. Others suggested that Young Miami, his supposed main squeeze, probably feels blindsided right about now. One Twitter user hilariously wrote, "Lord, Diddy had a whole side baby on his not-so-side chick, but the street's been saying Diddy likes men, and he's with Saucy Santana. Phew, Chile." And it doesn't stop there. Diddy once addressed the rumors on Twitter when things got out of control. He tweeted, "@YoungMiami305 is not my side chick. Never has been, never will be. She's very important and special to me. I don't play about my shoddy wop. I don't discuss things on the internet, and I won't start today." But Diddy, your actions are painting a different picture. Wild rumors are still making the rounds, with some saying his whole relationship with Miami was a cover-up for secret hookups with Saucy. And guess what? It just keeps getting juicier. One fan even pointed out that the signs were always right in front of us, especially considering Diddy's history of hanging around men who like to dress flashy. Apparently, he once called 50 Cent asking to go shopping together. Iben said this when news broke about him and Carisha dating. One person claimed, "Look how Santana suddenly leveled up in clothes and jewelry. Diddy always loves taking men shopping. Remember when he asked 50 Cent to take him shopping? And don't forget, Diddy gave Carisha that talk show to keep her quiet." 50 Cent later exposed that awkward shopping incident, calling it one of the strangest interactions he'd had with Diddy when he was still new to the industry. We all know that Diddy doesn't tie himself down to one relationship, and he's been caught cheating numerous times. In fact, during an interview with Young Miami, he even refused to admit that he was in a committed relationship. Hold up, did you know that Diddy has allegedly been spending some serious cash on his rumored side chick? That's right, word on the street is he's been giving her a hefty allowance just to play the role of his girlfriend. And get this, she once even threatened to break up with him when he cut her allowance from a whopping $500K to $200K. Talk about expensive taste. But despite all that drama, she actually had some pretty solid advice for keeping a man interested. During an Instagram Live, she suggested that if you want a man to stick around, you need to match his energy. Sounds like she might have learned that lesson the hard way. While things seem cool between her and Saucy Santana, it's a whole different story with Diddy's ex, Gina Huyn. When Diddy hosted the 2022 Billboard Awards, Gina posted some pictures of herself with him, including one where Diddy was kissing her on the cheek. Needless to say, his rumored side chick was not having it, and that's when the claws came out. Miami exploded on Instagram, calling Gina an attention seeker, saying, "Somebody please give this bee some attention." In a string of heated posts, Miami dragged Gina for clinging to her man just to get famous, writing, "Notice me, please. B, go sit down. We see you. Relax. It's okay. You've been doing this for years, waiting for this moment. If he can't make you famous, B, he won't." Gina, of course, fired back, basically saying she was too in love to walk away. Honestly, sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. But the drama doesn't stop there, because now Diddy's secrets are starting to spill. His former security guard, Keefe D, recently exposed some juicy details about the wild gay parties Diddy allegedly attended with A-list celebrities like Will Smith. And if that wasn't wild enough, a transgender activist recently came forward claiming that Diddy has been using transgender escort services for years, meaning he's allegedly been hiding his true preferences for quite some time. And let's not overlook Diddy's rumored boy toys in the industry either. YK Osiris even seemed to hint at the rumors during his interview on The Breakfast Club. Fans swear that even though he didn't straight up confess, his body language gave it all away. His face said it, his movements said it. He literally looked like he felt it crawling under his skin. The discomfort was real, like a man cornered with nowhere to run. He practically squirmed, avoided eye contact, and acted super jittery, touching things, pretending to stay busy, acting like the conversation wasn't about him. But the guilt was written all over his face. Then there's Danny Boy, who's now openly gay, spilling tea about his experiences with so-called straight men in the industry. He made it clear that while he's not out to expose anyone by name, he's sick of the lies, double standards, and the way LGBTQ+ people are treated behind closed doors. The hypocrisy in the industry has pushed him to speak up, even if it makes people uncomfortable. But wait, there's more. Diddy, who's long been rumored to be part of the closeted crew, was even caught on video drunk, calling Fabulous daddy in a flirty, seductive tone during a party. When confronted about it on The Breakfast Club, Diddy denied ever seeing the footage himself. But let's be real, we're not exactly buying that, Diddy. In fact, the rumors about Diddy's sexuality have been floating around for years, and it looks like they're not going anywhere anytime soon. And that wasn't even the only time Diddy raised eyebrows. During a live stream with Kevin Hart, he casually revealed that he and Usher used to sleep in the same bed. He said, "That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and I mean, damn, pause. But like, check this out. You know what I'm saying? This is my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle over the Frosted Flakes because he'd always get up earlier than me, and now he's one of the richest stars in the world, and I love him." Maybe that's why people say alcohol is like a truth serum. It brings out everything you've been hiding. And it seems like Rick Ross knows the game too, since he openly stated that hip-hop has embraced the LGBTQ+ community. But honestly, it's not hard to believe that Rick didn't want to offend such a powerful figure in the industry. He probably gave that statement just to stay on Diddy's good side. And while most of these revelations are only coming to light now, there's one person who saw it all coming: Wendy Williams. She spoke out during an interview with Vlad TV, claiming that everything she ever said about hip-hop's secrets has now been confirmed. Hip-hop wearing skirts, hip-hop being closeted, and having all these kids to prove manhood, nah, that's denial, she said. And denial is something you shouldn't have to live with. There were so many moments throughout my career when I knew, and now it's all coming full circle. And with that, we're wrapping it up for today. Until next time, goodbye.